Welcome to the weekly Gospel Countdown, the show that comes your way every Saturdays at 8:30 hours, and we give you guys the hottest, the freshest, and the best music videos. And the best part about it is that you guys get to request for those songs by liking our Facebook page, Kamni TV, or better yet, you can text me using the number that's just right there on TV screens. I am here, guys, to make your wishes come true. I'm here to make your dreams come true. So send those requests. I'm giving you an opportunity of sending me at least 3 of your favorite music videos. These could be international songs, they could be local songs, but just go on our Facebook page. Don't waste any time. And for those that want to pass out their shout outs to their loved ones, you have a birthday message that you have for a loved one that is watching, but make sure that you just tell them to tune in if you want them to know that you are passing your shout outs to them. And those that are celebrating their birthdays today, happy birthday, guys. I'm your host, Amazing Katamanda. Today it's going to be an awesome day because I have someone very special. This is someone that has been trending on social media, so I'm sure you don't want to miss out on that. You want to know who this person is, so stay glued. Let's just go on a short break, and when we are back, I'll be joined by my special guest, so stick around. Good morning, this is the weekly Gospel Countdown, and I'm your host, Amazing Katamanda. You know this show comes your way every Saturdays at 8:30 hours, and we give you nothing but the best. We give you the freshest and the hottest and the best interviews ever. And the best part about it is that we allow you guys to send us your request. We allow you guys to send us your favorite music videos, and the only way you can do that is liking our Facebook page, Kamni TV, or better yet, you can text me using the number that's just right there on your TV screens. And of course, talking about interviews, I'm talking about a man that has been trending on social media, and you people have been attacking him like crazy. But I know he's got tough skin. He's a gospel artist. He has a very good sense of style, and he gives the best of praise songs. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm joined by Kings Malembe. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. Malembe. Right, good morning, Mr.
Good
Malembe.
morning, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, where they'll be watching from.
Yes.
I don't know if it's in the night, but I'm all right, thank you.
Exactly.
How are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. First things first, we want to know who is Kings Malembe. We know that he's a gospel artist. He has a very good sense of style, and of course, he's a man who has tough skin, and he's one of the artists that has been attacked like no one else has
Like
been.
Jesus, yeah.
Of course. So we want to know who is Kings Malembe, and of course, is Kings Malembe your real name?
Okay, first thing first, there are a lot of questions at the same time you've asked me, but maybe let me start with Kings. My name is Kings Mumbi Bope. Mumbi Bope.
Okay.
Chisenga. Those are my full names.
Okay.
I'm coming from Luapula. That's where my dad is. My daddy's side. Mama Nsakombe, the chief Nsakombe. That's my chief Pamushpa Chishimish.
Okay.
That's where I'm coming from. But then my dad crossed over Bangweulu to go and marry in Nsombo.
Okay.
Kwa Nsombo kula Kuluwingu. That is Muchinga province. Yeah, that's where my mother is coming from. I'm actually chief in waiting, though I can't take it up.
Oh, really?
Chief Chavula, yeah. My Shofema constituency is Imwe. That is Lupososhi constituency.
Okay.
That is Nsombo and Pashimumbi.
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm coming from. And yeah, I did, coming to school, I did my grade 1 at Rulamba in Chingola, because I was born in Chingola.
Okay, so
yeah.
But your songs, you sound okay. A lot of people, let me not say you sound,
it is
but
well,
yeah,
it
into
is well.
rumba, and we know that people that love rumba from Congo. So a lot of people have this misconception of saying he's Congolese. He's not really.
Well, so if I come to that question, maybe okay. I'm not a Congolese. I'm a Zambian. Yeah, but before I handle that part, okay. I did my my primary at Nchanga. grade 1, Lulamba School. My father was working for National Milling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Chingola. And then grade 2, I went to Lulamba. I mean to Nchanga, because then my father had stopped work, going to Ndola, so he left me with the older brother in Chingola. So I started staying there and schooling there at Nchanga. I left Chingola when I was in grade 6, going back to the village. Yeah, to join my grandma. That's why I wrote my grade 7 at Chikuwe Primary School. I wrote my grade 7. I qualified to go to Mansa. By then it was a Mansa boarding. It's now a high school, I'm told. Yeah. My headmaster was then Mr. Chilufia. There are a lot of generals who are now guys who are now big. Those guys who were in grade 11, 12, 13, 13. They are now big people. So that's part of my story. And grade 8, 9 at Mansa, then 10, 11 at Masala, obviously same school with Pilato and same class, I mean.
Okay,
and
Kasaka. Now, so maybe
that's a small story about
cut you short. Let's fast forward a bit.
Yes.
How did music come about? Were you doing music in school? Because you've mentioned Pilato, who is also an artist. So were you in music when you were in school? Were you doing music?
Everything, I think, started from there when I was born again in 1997. So I started singing in church at Mansa. And I did a lot of things in church. My singing, obviously, were baked there. I think that's where it started from. So growing up was Pentenomba Chadila, coming to Ndola, doing a lot of singing. Now you got to know that Copper Belt was influenced by Congolese music, especially when we were Pente Watampile.
Oh, so this is why you are into rumba.
Yes. So this is where now all of us were influenced, even before gospel. I think we had Davina Kanda Bongoman influencing, Davina Kofi influencing, the Copper Belt part of Zambia, if not Zambia. So that's where I think we were much influenced. That's where all this rumba touch started from. So almost every church had a Congolese guy who used to be a song leader. You understand? Mwamba, Mwamba, Mwamba. You know those songs.
Yes,
those are the songs that carried churches. And I think for me, we were inspired by all these guys. Avena Davin, Ndola, and Bupentekairi, Charlie Dilafile. I think that's where my music comes from. Not that I'm a Congolese. I'm a pure Zambian, a chief in waiting, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
that's interesting. It's good to know. I hope that the viewers now have a clear picture. Talking about that, there's a video that you made on social media where you were, the video that went viral, the one in which you were explaining some certain things, like you were advising the president and people came attacking you. You had said that video was edited or it was doctored. So I would like to find out from you, why is it that you did not post the actual video that you had, that you said you were explaining some things that were going to benefit some Zambians out there? So why didn't you post that video? Why did you just start explaining yourself instead of posting the video to make sure that people understand what you were saying?
Okay, number one, after interacting with people, I was answering a lot of questions from my fans, and one of the requests that people sent me, or what we were talking about, is the things that is happening in the Copper Belt. Kings, you are near the president. Tell the president this and this and this and this. So we were debating all those things. We were talking about all those things. So I think authorities who were watching, particularly Honorable Bowman Lusambo, called me and said, that which you have said is wrong. You can't debate such matters because you know the route to go. So immediately I had to upload it, because then I was asked to say that, Honorable said it's a wrong thing, and I asked him, where have I gone wrong? And he told me that and that and that. You have gone wrong. Immediately after doing that, I had to delete it from
Okay, so you said he called you. Did he call you after he had that press briefing?
It's after.
Or before he had that press briefing?
I think after the press briefing.
Because a lot of people who had took it as a threat, they didn't really take it as advice. It came out so strong. So I would like to find out, like what was running through your head? Were you scared? What was your reaction?
No, by then I didn't even watch the interview or the press briefing. I mean, I didn't watch it. I think immediately after he finished that, he called me from issuing the statement that you should apologize. So I said, what have I done, sir?
Yeah.
And then he explained to me, he actually called me, can you come home now? Then he pointed out a few things that was wrong in the video, that and that. You remember that Honorable spoke that a day after, if you remember very well. He spoke that a day after. He issued that statement a day after my video.
Yes, and he gave you an ultimatum of 24 hours. And you apologized even before it was 5 hours. Like
within
5 hours.
Within 2 hours. Within 2 hours. Because he called me and I went home. He stressed the points he had for him to say it was wrong. And I looked at everything he said. And I think I took it upon myself to say, look, I think I had to go wrong here because I could have discussed these matters indoors because I'm near you, I'm near the HE, and so it could have been wise to table these matters to say people are saying this in the copper belt, people are saying this in the copper belt. So for me, I felt obliged to say sorry. Much remember that in fact the Bible says if you are eating a meat and it's offending, it's an offense to others, stop eating it.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I can go to that verse. Okay. But that's what the Bible says, you understand that? So immediately I was compelled to say sorry to the Honorable, no, not actually to the Honorable, to the President, the first family. Because it was a day after. And I think a report came to me that even the first family is concerned about what you are discussing on on that platform. Don't you have the number? And I said I have. Don't you have my number? That's what the Honorable asked me. And I said I have your number. Why didn't you call me? And why didn't you call all these guys to sit and bring the report you got from the government? Why did you discuss such matters in the public domain? You know, because as long as they know that people like you are too near to us, to the authority, then they will take it as a gospel truth. Okay. You understand? So please, you've got a network where you can, or a path where you can, things you can follow to go and advise or drop your report.
So when you say he advised you to go and go to the first family and explain to them in person, you said they didn't want people to think like it was the gospel truth. Then does that mean that whatever you were saying in that video wasn't really true? It was just people's opinions, or what was going on?
Now remember, it was cut already. Okay, and by then I had deleted everything. Okay. So what they had to cut there was not actually the context. You know, they had to leave the context away in which I said those things, because it was an interaction from with my people on social media. So it wasn't an intimidation, number one. They advised me to say, look, you are different from many others because you've cut our lines. You are too close to us. Why don't you use that opportunity or those windows or those doors you have to bring up the matter to the authority?
So you were actually advised to apologize using social media
for that platform. They did not condemn what I said. Okay. They only said for using social media. There you are wrong because you've got a channel. You know the channel.
So the wrong was that you used a wrong platform, not that you were saying.
No. Nobody has condemned what I said.
Oh, okay.
Nobody, not the president, not even Honorable Bowman, not even anybody. So they didn't actually told me to apologize over what I said. No, they told me to apologize
for using social media.
The wrong platform I used.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which brings me to a statement that you had stated in your video. You said you are connected, you have direct connections to the Face family.
Yes.
So I would like to find out what is your relation, or how are you connected? Is it that it's because of your ministry, or you work for State House, or how is it like?
Of
how
course,
is your
it's
relation? How are you
ministry. It's
connected?
ministry. That's what I have, and that's what has taken me before the great men.
Okay.
The Bible says, "Your gift shall take you before the great men," and it has what has taken me before them, and they enjoy my music. You have seen almost all the functions. They would call on these name kings to say, "Come and sing that song we love."
Okay, so they become like your parents.
Yeah, so they enjoy my ministry very well. They are my fans, so I think I'm connected with them like that.
Okay.
We meet on those grounds.
Okay.
I don't work there.
You don't work there?
I don't work at State House.
They've just like adopted you like their son because you say
no. What it is,
mommy, daddy.
We've got a culture.
Okay,
young people, we've got a culture, and the culture we have is that also wakumana umkalamba ni bawiso. Whoever mentors you is like a parent to you. Not just like your parent, is your parent, because bakalamba babe tawa monapo as long as bakalamba. And this is where we are losing it. We are losing it as young people because we think umkalamba we kupita fie wapita, but umkalamba also wasanga ni bawiso. And so I consider them to be my parents.
Okay.
Yes, especially that they have got influence in my life. Okay. There are a lot of things that the president has advised me on. A lot of things. He's a person that I've sat with, I've eaten with. So that is just too much.